Hello, my dear viewers. This is the YouTube platform of the Dukas Copy webinar, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. This is the daily webinar that we do. Today is 31st of October 2023. The day is Tuesday. I am bound to inform you. Just a minute, I'm getting a call. So what I was saying that I'm a Dukas Copies trading community member. I'm bound to tell you what is the time and date, because most of my webinars begin with the same tone, so you may not confuse with what date it was on. So it is 31st of October 2023. The day is Wednesday, and I'm a Dukas Copies trading community member. Do not kindly confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. Because I'm not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. I'm an independent trader. I'm sorry guys, I was getting a call, so I had to send a message that please do not call me, I am into a webinar. Alright, so hi Rakesh, hope you are feeling well. Yeah, I'm feeling good, thank you. Anwar, I'm quite well now. Okay, so what I was saying is that as a technical analyst, as I know that every piece of information is already on the chart, so we'll try to refrain from talking about anything else other than the charts. Okay, and for our analysis purpose we will be using the candlestick type of charts. By the way, Anwar, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us live. And in the next 30 minutes or so, we'll be trying out to find out the key levels of reversal for all the pairs that we see, and also we'll be looking at some commodities also, like Brent, crude oil, and bullions like gold and silver, and also two cryptos like Bitcoin and Ethereum. But in the process, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be very happy to clear your doubts if you have. Also, I'll be answering the questions from the viewers, or I'll be taking the request from the viewers if they have any particular pair or commodity or any stock. I will say even stock which is being traded on Dukas Copy. We can analyze that also for you. So please feel free to ask the more and more questions so that you don't go home with any doubts. Okay. But before I start, I must tell you that everything that they say in this webinar is only for information or knowledge. You should use this knowledge to gain an advantage over those guys who do not know these things. You should have this information edge with you. Okay, but you should not take these webinars of mine as trading advices. You should do your own research before you put your money on the line. You like my advices, you like my webinar, that's fine. But if you want to put your money, hard earned money on the line, that is your discretion. You cannot blame me for your losses as well as for your profits. I am not taking any share in your profits. But if you see it carefully, after a certain period of time, you will realize that most of the things that I teach here, they work in the real markets. All right, guys, but you do not do them as it is, as I am saying. You first analyze them, learn them, and then do and put it into practice if you want. All right, guys, before I begin this session now, I must show you this risk disclaimer. You can pause it here. You can have a look at it, understand it completely. These 4 paragraphs are very important. And after you have read and understood all these things, then only you come to the charts. I have updated my charts a bit, so you will get a different look. Let's go to the charts, guys. All right. So this is the daily chart of the US dollar index. We are looking at the dollar index every day. I want to show you something else. Okay. When this broke out of it, we said that price can come back here and then go up like this, but it did not go up like this, but it came down a little more to find the support, and then it went higher today. This is what the price action is as of today. So we can now remove this channel, and we can safely say that now, at least today, the price is outside this falling channel. And also notice that after coming down a bit, I mean very close to 104.13, the buyers started buying this, and now this is giving us a bullish pin bar as well as a bullish engulfing candle on the daily chart. So this is very important. Both of these candles are a signal of bullishness. Okay, and this falling trend line of this triangle was a resistance, which now is acting as a support. And if we see bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing on the support line, then we call it good to go to buy. But the problem with this one is here is that 107.03, which is an, I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. Let me just turn that off. मैं 10:31 से लेकर 11:30 तक मेरा क्लास चलता है, इसके बीच में मैं एसडीओ को भी नहीं फोन लेता हूँ. ठीक है, यू कुड हैव टोल्ड मी दिस इन द मॉर्निंग ब्रदर. अभी मैं बीच में क्लास में से उठ के आ रहा हूँ. 10:30 इज नॉट द टाइम टू टॉक टू मी ब्रदर. सॉरी, तुम्हारा एग्जाम शुरू खत्म हो चुका 5 बजे से. बट आई विल टॉक इन द मॉर्निंग. आई विल टेक परमिशन. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the disturbance. DXY is a consolidation in daily between support and resistance. You have marked. Uh, yes, between 107.03 and between 105.13. Exactly. Yes, of course. I mean, and I think you were there in that webinar where we discussed that first it broke lower and now it has broke higher. So we have to imagine, or not imagine, but we have to conclude this by saying that this is the resistance now, 107.03, and now this 105.13 area is the support, and the price is consolidating between these two. Yes, but in the process, whatever it has done the last or the recently, whatever it has done, we have to be cautious about that. Like here in this process, it had recently made higher highs and higher lows, so we were only looking for buying opportunities whenever the price was coming down. Okay, now here when it broke the previous low here, then we started looking for lower highs. Okay, so here we sold. Then again when it broke the lower high, then we started looking for buying opportunities, and that is exactly what we are doing. But we are cautious in this one. We are not buying. Actually, we are not buying. Like just now I said that this bullish engulfing and this bullish pin bar, it is an indication that the buying is there at these levels. But we are not buying this because we know that the resistance is very close, 107.03. Right, resistance is very close, so there is no point in buying here because the support is very far, 105.13. Even if you buy at the current levels, you will have a maximum profit target of 54 points, whereas you have a stop loss, potential stop loss around 135 points. From risk to reward ratio point of view, it is not a good buy. So we just stay away from this market for some time, okay? Or we look for, I think, a buy. Normally I watch videos once uploaded, but trying nowadays to join you live. Thank you very much, so that you can clarify your doubts if you have, right? That's good. I appreciate that. So here, if the price goes above 107 now, okay, I will just break it down. If the price now goes beyond 107.03, then we will be looking for this level again to be tested for buying opportunity. Now you may be thinking that, okay, Rakesh is saying when the price goes beyond 107 you should buy. No, you should be looking for buying opportunity. I am not saying that you should buy this, okay? Because in the lower time frames, you will see in the 2 hours or maybe in the 4 hours, you will see that when something like this happens at the 107.87 resistance, then something like this will also happen. Yeah, something like this. And when that channel breaks to the upside, that is when you have to buy, because that will bring you close to your stop loss level, because your stop loss will be somewhere here and your potential profit first will be here and the second may be higher, which we have not marked. But you see, your risk will be reduced if you start going lesser and lower and lower. So your risk will be 27 points, your potential profit is 62 points. This is good, much better than if you say open buy here, because in that case your stop loss will still be here, which is not a good idea. So you let it go close to here and then let it make some what you call it, swing like this, a candlestick pattern like this here. And then when it crosses this candle's high, then you buy this market with the target of this one and your stop loss is here. And this becomes so easy to track. See here, if this is your buy, this is your stop loss, you have 36 points of stop loss and this is the target, 70 points to buy at retest. Exactly. If you can get a buy at retest and a sell at retest, nothing like it. This shows you that you are a very patient trader, and in the longer run you will be successful. The one who is very aggressive, he may be successful, but his chances reduce drastically. If you do run a statistics, you will know that the one who is conservative has to do less trades and his life is very patient, peaceful. But the aggressive trader, he has a lot of anxiety when the price goes against him. Here there is a very less risk involved, here is a lot of risk involved. So that's all, guys. If you talk about a dollar index, now 107.03 is still the resistance, and 105.137, this is the support right now. In euro, you can see that something has happened, but I'll not be intimidated by this. Why? Because in this upside movement, we had this R support. So 1.0495 is actually the support. This is just a consolidation. This can be counted as a consolidation. And if you want to put it in the form of a pattern, then it will look like a symmetrical triangle right now. Look at this. Yeah, this is exactly what is now happening, and expect the price to revert again from here to higher side and then go like this. This is what is expected from my side. I'm not saying that every time whatever I say that thing will happen, but this is the most appropriate or most probable route for the price, because the market structure has changed. The bulls are ready to push the markets higher. Here the volumes are huge when the price was being bought, and now also the volume is good. I must say that the volume is good, but this is the area of resistance. Okay, at resistance, yes, sellers have come, but at this place when the price strikes around 1.0575, if there are sufficient volumes, then you will see a fight, like a tug of war between the buyers and sellers, and I'm expecting the buyers to win this battle. Okay, So for euro, now you can see that 1.0495 is still the support and 1.0694 is still the resistance on the daily basis, and the bias is bullish in this market. Pound against the US dollar. Here I must say that this is not the story, this is the story, and here this is the story, this is not the story. Why I have removed this? Because after making this higher high, the price has not made any higher high or has not made any lower low than this. So these are two important levels, and we can call this as a consolidation. And in other words, if you want to put a, say, something like this, you can put it here, although I'm expecting this to break down very soon, okay, on any of the sides. But yes, these are the two levels, and you can remove this, what is it called, this ray now, and you can also remove this channel, you can remove this channel, and let us only focus on this now, whatever is going on. All right, guys, the horizontal level of interest are 1.2036 and the 1.2337. In between, whatever is happening is consolidation, that's all. And I think we should not be making channels on the daily and the 4-hourly. We should only be making channels to draw the counter trending channels so that we can get an appropriate entry in these markets. All right, from here, this is the Australian dollar. Okay, we know that Australian dollar was below 738 for some time here. Thereafter, it made a headroom for going further down, and now finally it has started making going. It had started going up for some time, but again it was sold off from 0.6399, and that day was on 25th of October and 24th of October. So after this sell off, the price fell down to 0.6269 from where it saw some buying, but Monday, that is yesterday, there was a bearish pin bar almost at the level of resistance, and now there is a follow up. There's a high probability that the price will go back to 0.6299, but I'm a bit skeptical about it. I think that the price will go up, but my thinking does not control the markets. So likewise, I will request you also, don't think where the market is going, just go in the direction of the market. Don't expect anything, okay? Anticipate, but don't expect and buy. Yes, buy as a result, sell as a result. Do not expect the result to come, okay? So our risk will be less if we sell it close to 0.6399, which is a key level in our analysis, and support is 0.6269. If you want to buy, you can buy close to this, but since this is a down friendly market, so refrain from buying this market, but look for a selling opportunity, but close to 0.6399, which is a resistance. So these are the two important levels for our understanding. USD JPY, well, this is what we were expecting. We were actually expecting this in the first run, and thereafter when the price went down, we were expecting the price to come below 147.27. This is exactly opposite of what we were expecting. Now what we were expecting. But if you look from the point of view of market structure, then 147.27 was the level which we were looking for to hold, and after that the price made this low, thereafter it made this high, then price made this low, and now it has made this high. So this becomes our support area now, 148.80. okay, so if the price goes below 148.80 now, then we become sellers, but before this we were okay, yeah, then what, 147.27 was the support. Now 148.80 is the support, and now we will remove this and we will make it close to actually that area wherever it has found the resistance. Right now it has no value, so I will just remove it. 151.94 is the target here, guys, and if the price goes down, then 148.80 is a very crucial level below which we will start selling the US dollar against the Japanese yen. That's all from my side in the USD JPY. So we never became actually sellers in this market technically. So I will say that mm, market structures are very, very important things to consider when it comes to price action. So when this was high, this was low. When sorry, when this was high, this was low. When this became high, then this was low actually. Now when this has become high, so this was low. Between these two high, this was low. Between these two high, this was low. Between these two highs, this was low. So everything is perfect here. All right, guys. If you have any doubt in this, please you can ask me, because this is very difficult to understand. Once you have understood this concept, then there is nothing like it. Let's go to USD CAD. We were expecting this to happen. Now that is happening. Bullish pin bar, bullish engulfing on the resistance, above the resistance. 1.3861 was the target that is taken. Now we are looking for 1.3976 US dollar, which is of course the safe haven in the currency market, is being bought lot. 1.3976 is the resistance. Now support may be seen around here now, 1.38. Okay, I will just make it also in line with so yes, these are now important levels for us, guys. 1.3976 is on the upside and 1.3812 on the downside is important for the USD CAD. Don't sell this market, look for a buying opportunity. USD CHF also has entered the zone of resistance. See, I have made an eye here saying you that keep an eye on this level. This is an area of resistance, guys. This is a huge resistance for the US dollar against the Swiss franc, and now is the time for us to look for a selling opportunity in this market. The only problem here is that US dollar is going all up against all currency pairs. So Swiss franc, although it is a very strong currency and there must be many sellers here, I'm also afraid in selling this market here. I'm really afraid in selling this market. Yeah, there are huge volumes of sellers, but still I'm afraid. Why I'm afraid? Because I don't want to sell a market which is green, first of all, and secondly, I think I will look for some confirmation. Right now I don't have any confirmation to sell this market, although it has reached the level of resistance, but I don't have any confirmation. So maybe I will be waiting for the confirmation. So let us see if we can get a confirmation, like in the form of break below this. Maybe if that happens, we will look for selling opportunity, but right now no selling. Yes, the price has reached the area where we should be selling, but it has not given us any hints. So there is a high probability that it will break to the upside and keep continuing. 0.9090 is the area of resistance that we have marked on our chart, the support being around 0.8956 in this market. Silver finally getting sold off. Okay, silver is looking like here making a double top here. First push was to this area, the second push was to this area. Now the US dollar getting strong, and it looks like it will break through 22.43. If it breaks, then we can expect 20.65 and 19.88 in this market. Look at this, guys. In the daily, it is making lower highs and lower lows, and after making this high, the price has not reached this area, and sellers are cautious here. They don't want to buy the silver. So maybe, not maybe, but most probably the price is headed towards 20.65 and 19.88 in this market. Okay, similar is the condition of the gold, guys, but I am not selling the gold till the time it is trading above 1953, although this bearish engulfing and bearish pin bar is suggesting that the gold prices are going to go down very fast from here. Well, the next level of support is 1953, and the resistance is 1997. And also look at the 200 period simple moving average, which is around 1945. One of our friends suggested us we make 200 periods moving average here. So when the price comes from top here, it is bound to take support here. You look at the previous price action, guys. The 200 periods moving average, when the price breaks it from the one side, whenever the price comes back to this side, it starts acting as a resistance, and when the price breaks it from one side, I mean, this is an important level, that's all, in the longer run. Okay, so yes, above this lives the buyers, below this lives the sellers. So yes, maybe at 1953 the buyers will again come in, we are not sure yet. Right now it is showing us a bearish engulfing and a bearish pin bar, so let us see how the things unfold in the future. All right guys, I am removing everything. All right, all right. So Brent was also going down. We have actually calculated this, that the Brent is going to 83.45, the resistance being 89.28, although it has taken 4 days now, and from I think 1 2 3 4, from 4 days it is only falling, and 83 below 83.45 it can stop for a bit to 81.94, below which we are expecting 78.16. This is all the prices that I am looking for in the future. Okay, if for some reason, if there is a buying right now, then it must stop around 89.08 to 89.87, which is a very strong resistance in my view. Talking about the Bitcoin is holding its profits or gains, so it is like a flag and a pole now. So sorry, this is a pole and this is a pennant, or you can say this is a flag. The price is going like this and it must break and go to here. This is what my expectation is. Let's see if this happens or not, but this is what my experience says is going to happen. So let's see, we'll keep it like this. The next resistance being 37,380. Ethereum is also doing the same thing, but in this 2026 is the possibility. The support is around 1750. Here the price made a low of 1744, so now the support is 1744 guys. All right, here should I just show you what is happening? Okay, here. Okay, Euro Audi on the daily breakdown, now broken trend line is acting as a resistance. 1.6552 is the support below which I am not keeping this market. So if the price goes below 1.6552, it will be a head and shoulder breakdown to the downside, and my first target will be 1.6319 in this market. On the contrary, if the price starts going up, then I'll be looking for a selling opportunity around 1.6893. That's all. Or in New Zealand, we were expecting this, weren't we, guys? Well, a bearish pin bar, a bearish engulfing, now a follow up. Expect some support around 1.0841, the resistance being 1.0914. GBP Audi also, it is trying to go up, but it has just made it to the level. This was 9016 and this is 9017. You can see guys, the low of this candle is 1.9017 and the low of this candle was 1.9016. So the buyers saved this level. But if the sellers start pushing it again, which I am expecting that they will, if they start pushing this market again around 1.9235, then there will be a catastrophe for GBP AUD, which I am expecting, and the price to reach around 1.7747. Let's see if that happens or not. But right now it looks like the price is going to go up, but I am expecting a sell off again around 1.9235. Let's see how the things unfold. Use the 30 breakdown, and now it is going for a retest. Well, the retest has already happened, so the price is making lower highs and lower lows. This may be another push towards 1.339297, but don't expect the buying here. If the price breaks above and starts trading above 1.33297, then only look for a buying opportunity. If the price is trading below this, do not buy this market. Do not buy this market below 33297. If you are selling it, if you get an opportunity to sell, like in the 1 hour, you create a channel, say you create a channel like this, okay, and when you see that the price is going like this, okay, and then it must strike again here. And if something like this happens, this channel breaks and you are looking at it, then look for a selling opportunity like this, the stop loss here, and take profit here, somewhere here. All right guys, Anwar, my brother, you know what to do. Look for a selling opportunity here and look for take profit here. All right. So this is what I want to say about the Dow Jones. Catch CHF. Okay, finally we have found out that the sellers are not ready to push the markets below the multi-months or multi-year low of 0.6453. So the buyers have finally started their this thing. Let me check the volumes if there are any volumes here. Although the volumes are there, but they're not right now, they're not enough. Tomorrow we will see what are the volumes when this is breaking out. If there are enough volumes, then 0.6540 will start acting as a support, and resistance may be found around 0.6616, although I am expecting the resistance to be here now around 0.6632. Yeah, for some reason if the price starts going down, then 0.6453 must provide support to the price. GBPCAD, well, we were expecting a huge resistance here. The price has reached these lows. These were the previous closes and opens. I think I want to increase this level of resistance to this area. So there is a high probability still. GBPCAD is going up. Guys, don't get, I think, what do you call it? Don't be surprised at this price action, thinking that yeah, price is going up, so I'm going to buy the pound against the Canadian dollar. Don't fall into this trap. Don't buy right now. The price is going to test these previous lows which have been broken. So I'm still expecting I think a lot of sell off here. Anytime it can happen. I'll say do not buy this market looking at these green candles. In fact, look for a selling opportunity when it breaks down. I would rather wait for CAT CHF. I think that is good. CAT CHF, if goes here 0.6632, you should be looking for a selling opportunity if that happens. Or right now, no, I will not say anything on this right now. The price is Canadian dollar is doing good. That's why. But when Canadian dollars doesn't do good, then what? Okay, so GBP CAD is also performing nice. US Tech, like just like we were expecting this area to act as a support, it is acting, but also 14,414 is expected to act as a resistance. So keep an eye on this area also, although this is acting as a support now, but this is also resistance. We cannot forget that even if the price goes higher from here, expect a sell off soon. 14053 is the first target, 13519 is the second target. Or JPY finally moved out of the symmetrical triangle. 95.66 now should provide support to the price. Next target is 96.92. GBP JPY, okay, above 183.81 it is trading. If the candle closes above this, then 183.81 should start acting as a support and it will be a clean breakout. The next target being 186.76. In the process, these highs may also be seen as small resistances. 185.78, 186.05, 186.76. All right, and GBP CHF multi-months, okay, finally it has entered the zone of resistance. One can sell this market right now with the stop loss a bit higher. Here can be a stop loss, here can be a target. Anwar, this is my trade of the day, I think. Although this is an aggressive trade version, okay, but if you want to stay, say, conservative, okay, if you want to stay conservative, then you can do like this. You can make a channel, okay, like this, and then you can expect the channel to break to the downside and then look for a testing and then sell it here somewhere. Okay, this is what you can do. But since you know that this was a very strong support in the past, so this must be acting as a very good resistance when the price comes to retest this level. So that is exactly what is happening. All right, guys, 1.055 1.1055 is the resistance, 1.0782 is the support. Euro GBP. Okay, here is a classic example of a bearish engulfing and a bearish pin bar at the resistance. So the next level that we are expecting here, this is actually a double top breakdown. Still, anything below this low of 0.68682, 0.8682 will push the prices back towards 0.8610 and 0.8492 area. So let's see, but that will happen only when the price breaks below this level. So keep an eye on this level, or you can keep a line like this, 0.8682. Below this, I'll be selling this market, or I will say rather like this. Okay, and this should be your area of interest. This. All right, guys, that's all from my list. Anwar, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat box, or if GBP CHF is on my list also. Yes, but are you selling it right now, or you are waiting for it to give you some hint? At least on the daily, it is not giving any hint. Let's see on the 1 hour. In the 1 hour also, pound is looking good. So don't look for any selling right now, I will say, because it is not worth it. Conservative trader is the best trader. This is 1 minute. All right, guys, if you have no questions, then I must take my leave, and I will finish up this or wrap up this webinar. And I hope you know about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to only risk 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section, and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.